Hey everybody, how we doing? Welcome on in. Hope you're all doing well. DC, hello. Valentina, hello. Hello there. Hello there. There it is. Trying to get my own fucking voice. Hope everyone's doing good, having a nice Tuesday. We would usually be live on Wednesday. Just slight tweak to the schedule this week. Not too sure about the weekend stream as of yet, but yeah, we're live just now. So just wanted to continue some more Metal Gear Solid today. Uh, as I said before, speed runs for the time being. No day in them, simply just for my own sanity. I've got a ton on with work at the moment, so I just want to make sure I can do my work and have this as just a chill thing that I can enjoy rather than stressing the fuck out with the speed runs, you know? Anyway, we should get Metal Gear Solid 1 finished today and potentially get on to 2. We'll need to see how we do. But we are not far away from the end. We are just about to go into the hangar where Rex is stored. We've just beaten Vulcan Raven. Part 2 is up on YouTube as well. So if you are interested, chat, go there. Subscribe. And part 1 and 2 are on there. You can check out. Right. Let me boot up the old PlayStation 3. Make sure that it's working. Bam. I absolutely love the boss/alert theme in this in MGS one. It's so good. Oh yeah. I need to actually turn my monitor down. Because I'm actually, so for the first time, I think, in a very long time, I'm playing this game. I'm playing MGS just through my speakers on my monitor. So sometimes the audio gets picked up on my mic. I'm not too fussed on that though. But right, what we need to do now is stop the amazing music as much as I enjoy it and get ourselves over here. Cool, audio's working. Always a worry of mine because I haven't checked it in a little bit. Everything seems to be working, so let's crack on. But I do hope everyone is having themselves a good day so far, whether you're working or have worked or you're currently working, depending on where you are in the world. Hope it's a good Tuesday. I've kind of been addicted right now to watching Escape from Tarkov streams in my spare time. Reason for that is it's a game that I used to enjoy playing. I don't play it anymore simply because I'm just shit at it. But I watch Pestily, who's like known as one of the best players. I've been watching a lot of him. He's currently doing an uncapped subathon and is on day 5, which is mental. But yeah, I've been watching him every time. Need to other settings, normal. All right, it's gonna work. Yeah. I hate that if you skip the cutscene into this, it doesn't have the fade in, but still absolutely amazing regardless. I love this intro. I love every intro. Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3's intros. I absolutely love their intro screens. They're just so good. Right. And we'll do the briefing as well. So we're at the warehouse. Oh shit, yeah, of course. It's disc 2. I remember the first ever time I actually played Metal Gear Solid 1 on stream. I done it in one stream, but I was nowhere near as in depth as I'm doing right now. And I much prefer this sort of approach to it. So, fuck you, old me. Mission log. No, I pressed X, didn't I? Instead of circle. Right, fuck. Cool. Right, mission log. We beat Vulcan Raven. We're having a great time. and we're just about to crack on. Yeah, we are about to go into Rex's lair, Rex's hangar, which definitely has some of the best music in the game. So, just in case any mines of that were still there, but we do need though chaff. Remember right? Yep. Alright, one thing that MGS1 is very infamous for is this section coming up, because it requires a lot of backtracking. But it is what it is. We deal with it, we move on, we still have fun with it. So. Basically, want as much ammo as we can for the old stinger. Alright. Rex's hangar time. Time for some of the best music in the game. Pretty imposing figure. Some calls. Let's see who we've got.
Snake, if it's about Naomi, I'm looking into the matter right now. Give me a little more time.
Where is she?
She's still sleeping.
I can't believe it. First, the DARPA chief turns out to be an imposter, and now Naomi. What the hell is going on here? I suppose you're going to tell me you don't know anything, right?
I'm sorry, Snake.
A madman is threatening the world with a nuclear weapon. I guess that's what I should worry about now.
Zoom.
That stuff that is flowing in those ditches on the first floor must be radioactive nuclear wastewater. You better stay away from it. You are already exposed enough just by being in that area. Any further exposure could be fatal. That place does not have a nuclear processing facility. It must be some other kind of nuclear material that is leaking, besides the dismantled nuclear warheads. Probably spent nuclear fuel or something.
And like, the funny thing is, see, when I was younger, like very much younger, I used to always think it was just water that was like freezing cold to the point where it was like hurting the snake, because I'm a fucking idiot.
It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yup, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
Oh, Borderline. Good to see you, bud. Good to see you back. Oh, thank you. Thank you. In a hidden capacity. I don't use my camera a lot when I'm streaming Metal Gear and things like that. But I hope you've been well, Borderline. It's good to see you. Welcome on in. Oh, Master does actually.
Snake, I'm sure that woman calling herself Naomi is some type of spy. And now I'm starting to think that Campbell might be hiding something too. Don't trust him.
Sowing the seeds of fucking doubt. I'm glad you're doing great. Welcome on in. We are on part 3 of our MGS streams. So we should hopefully finish this tonight as we are near the end. But you never know. We've caught up in codec calls and forget all about finishing it. Chuff. What else is there? But, how's your day been, Borderline? What have you been up to today? How's your Tuesday? What the fuck? That's weird. Literally from holding in the clicking the analog stick. Left analog stick is like doing a bunch of weird stuff. What the fuck? It's so fucking weird. Interesting. Working and focusing more on IRL stuff and less Twitch. I feel you there, bud. I don't even, so Twitch, I don't even fucking network with, like, or put anything on socials anymore because it's just a hobby for me now. I don't focus on it as much.
How's it going?
But nice, Borderline. Best of luck with that.
I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
Keep trying. Wasting too much time with it. It's very easy to do though in this day and age. There's people that all they do is just sit on Twitch and stuff. I have a full-time career and all that stuff, which is why I stepped away. Right, sorry about that. Yeah, we're doing great. Mel's away to her mum's at the moment. She's going to go and watch the football. I don't know why my analog stick... I've never seen that with my analog stick before, so I'm just a bit weirded out by it. That's so weird. Well, I mean, if worse comes to worst. But no, we're doing great, thank you.
Snake, I did it!
You got past security?
Bingo!
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system. It would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
Yeah, we learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses. Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
Damn. The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Too right we are. I want to test something here real quick, guys. This weird thing that's happened with my left analog stick when I click it in. I'm wondering. Yeah, it's doing it. I'm literally, so what I'm doing right now is just clicking and holding in the left analog stick and then just like rotating it around. It's really weird and it's like doing stuff. Should be fine though, we don't click it anywhere, so I should be fine. As long as I don't actually. Yeah, should be fine. Just why today we spin around it on top of Rex. Right, let's see if we can talk to Campbell about anything or Nastasha.
Snake, stop that launch. Head for the control room in the underground base. The control room is on the 3rd floor of the underground base, isn't it? There's no time.
There is no doubt about it.
Yep. I don't think Nastasha's got anything else to say. Sadly. Alright. Fuck. Not me hoping we fucking make it, but hey oh. What?
Snake!
Did you find it?
No, I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
Well, that's part of it. Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
Right. You too. I never said I was good at these games, by the way, chat, just a disclaimer. Hey, Shiki, how you doing?
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Jonathan, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Loknor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India. I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion? That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox-Die vaccine in our demands.
Fox-Die. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox-Die was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours!
What about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is entered again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Armstech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's top-secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the president was talking about. It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got one of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Who's that? Damn! The key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake! This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Cheers, guys.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Oh, don't worry, mate. I know. Just so that he doesn't get any ideas about following me. Yeah, thanks, Shiki. I am good. I'm quite tired after work today. But doing good. Just enjoying myself some more Metal Gear. Right. Now then. Solid up them Metal Gears. Yo, Brad. Good to see you. Happy. I keep going to say Wednesday. It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. How you doing, Brad? Master, you got something to say? He does.
You lost the key? Hurry up and find it. They've already entered the detonation code. The only way to stop that launch is to lock the system by re-inputting the detonation codes.
Happy non-specific weekday indeed. How's your day been, Brad? I hope it's been alright.
Snake, they've input both detonation codes. The only way to stop the launch now is to use the card key to re-input the codes. Find that key. It fell somewhere in that drainage ditch.
I haven't actually done a save, so let's do that.
What is it, Snake?
The only reason I called Mailing, hear proverbs and save. Oh, nice, Brad.
In China, they say, the snake, knowing itself, strikes swiftly. It means that if you have confidence that what you are doing is part of your true nature, there should be no hesitation. I don't know whether your orders are in your true nature or not, but, Snake, believe in yourself.
Thanks, Mailing. Yeah, it's been really, really warm here today as well, so it's like just been one of those, like, just feeling
There is
bogged
a
down.
big difference between...
Damn it, Nastasha, I really wish you had more dialogue.
The terrorists are finished inputting the detonation codes. The only way to stop the launch now is to re-input the detonation codes to lock the detonation mechanism. You need that key to do it. Find that key, Snake. There's no other way.
Alright. Okay, so players of this game will know the key has potentially been eaten by a rat. Or it could be in the drainage ditch, but my money's on the rat. Let's just see where it is. looks like it didn't. The rat might not have eaten it. Although I do doubt it. Alright, a rat. You had no idea? Yeah. So a rat could potentially eat it. Could be in the drainage ditch. I was wondering where that bomb was. The rat eat it then? I love that we get different angles as well, depending on where we're at. I don't see the rat is the only thing.
Find that key. It fell somewhere in that drainage ditch. Use your mine detector.
Mine detector?
Yes, the mine detector works just like a metal detector. The position of the card key should show up on your radar screen.
Uh-huh. There it is. Okay, so it landed in the drainage ditch. Most of the time when I play this, it's always the goddamn rat that eats it. There we go.
You got the card key. Good. Now get back to the control room and use that key to re-input the PAL codes. Stop that launch.
Can't tell me what to fucking do, Colonel. You're my colonel or anything. Alright, let's go. Alright, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Because sometimes getting the rat is a pain in the arse. Usually I just use a stinger missile, which is overkill for a rat, but you know. Alright. You nerd. Fucking nerd. Do what I want. Let's try not to get caught by this guy this time. Very nice. Fuck. Stinger missile against it. You know what? Do a little bit of sniper practice against this boyo. Him over there? No, it's an item box. Where the fuck is he? You know, I could... all the goddamn time I could have probably just freaking ran. Poor guy. Only guard up here. Cemented with fucking sniper bullets. No, for fuck's sake. I did this in my test playthrough as well. I do think it's funny though, you get Snake kind of berating himself a bit. There we
go. PAL code number 1 confirmed.
That
Hey,
takes care of
Poo-Poo.
pal code number 1.
I like that. That's a good joke.
Now, pal number 2. Freeze the key.
All right, backtracking begins now. All right, so what we can actually do here is we can literally bypass this guy or let him walk by us. Just... And we're just gonna sit and wait. So this entire area is grated, so he will hear our footsteps, but with the item equipping, we can bypass that. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna wait here. And this guy, poor guy, I think his peripherals are worth shit. And we're off. Let me actually check. Once we got off this ladder, let me check in with with the lads in the codec. See if anyone's got anything to say. Colonel will probably just have some go freeze it diatribe.
You've got to lower that card key's temperature. Find someplace cold.
Now freeze that key. Get somewhere cold.
Master's chomping at the bit. I wonder why.
Next, you've got to cool the card key.
Where should I do that?
This is Alaska. Go outside. It's cold everywhere. But you're close to the warehouse where you fought Raven, right? That place is right in the middle of the permafrost layer, and there's no heater either. That key is actually an IC card. Its connector pins and main body are made of a shape memory alloy. It's designed so that unless it's been changed to the correct shape, it won't be recognized by the PAL code input terminal in the control room, and the detonation code won't be entered.
I wonder whose idea this was back in Konami, way back when. I wonder if this was Kojima, like, yeah, put this in. The gamers will love it. You know, not only do they get to backtrack to the warehouse, but they also get to backtrack to the blast furnace. And everyone around just applauded. Oh, it definitely is padding at this point. %, just to pad out the end a little bit. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not too bad. There are a lot worse padding done in backtracking sequences done in other games.
You've got to lower
Yo,
that card
Mr. Half-Baked Snake, how you doing, lad? Happy Tuesday, sir. Well, feller, I'm good, buddy, I'm good. Bit of a long day in work today, so I'm a bit tired, but no, can't complain at all. Can't complain at all, my friend. Well, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. So I think it's a minute we have to wait. Good to hear indeed. I think it is a minute on the clock. As soon as that goes blue, we're done. You can't take too long as well, so if you take too long getting back, the card key can reshape. I've never had it happen to me though. I think they give you plenty of time, but I do think it can happen. I've never had it happen before. Love this environment. I remember I had, so on the PSP, I had Portable Ops, Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. I also had Portable Ops Plus. And Portable Ops Plus, so I had it connected to the network. And this hangar area was actually one of the maps that you could do in the multiplayer, which was quite cool. Jank is shit. PSP game, but still, it was like, so you basically had a bigger reimagining of the hangar, and it was pretty damn cool. See nothing. Did they? Snake, nice. I really need to get Metal Gear Online set up on my PS3.
Palcode number 2 confirmed. Awaiting Palcode number 3.
Okay, there goes Palcode number 2.
DRK
Pal number 3.
has a video on his
Warm the
Discord
key.
for like the solution. I just need to do it at some point, you know.
Now you've got to warm the key up. Find someplace hot.
Find someplace hot. Ash, you getting to say on this now?
Those who forget the past are doomed to repeat it. That is why the world must never forget Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Nuclear weapons are destructive enough to kill every living thing on Earth, and to render the planet uninhabitable for tens of thousands of years. In the history of mankind, there has never been a weapon created which was not later used. If we do not do something, we are just going to blow ourselves up. There's no doubt about it. As long as nuclear weapons exist, we have the sword of Damocles hanging over our heads.
So I think I've heard these lines.
There is a
Right.
big difference.
Those 3 lines were good. Bloody idiot. Only he knew how to use his peripherals. Also, I absolutely love the animation that Snake does with the ladders when he is holding something in his like hand. It just looks so dumb. is bad, okay? Smoking won't actually kill you in this game, but it will take your health right down to nothing. Can I get by these? Nope. Oh, yeah. Yo! Oh my goodness! Jesus, wrong gun. Hello, everybody! Thank you so much for the raid! Bloody hell. Root, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? How was your stream? Did you have fun? Oh, come on in. Yo, Vicious, Kev, Star Snacks, hello. Taran, hello. Record collect, goddammit. Star Snacks, Root and the crew have chosen you. Root and the Root crew have chosen you. Dang, Daniel. Hitting out with the white vans. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I'm just chilling because it is fucking roasting. So I am just chilling. But yes, Root, record collection indeed. You beat the old Iron King. Nice. The old Iron King indeed. Well done. That's awesome. Congratulations, Daniel got us kicked out. God's sake. Yo, Royal. How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid, guys, in the chat. If you're not already, please go check out the wonderful Root Bruised. Awesome streamer. Playing through Dark Souls at the moment.
That word. I'm scared. Isn't it
Oh.
Patras? I'm like that word. Asking for charity, Dark Souls. Oh. I don't think I've met the G word. I've met Patras. Let me put Kev's music on.
I'm going to put Kev's music on. Good.
I don't hear anything.
Nice. Random butt clip. We love to see them. Let's get some music on just now. And Royal, I hope you're doing well, bud. Yeah, MGS is going really well. So we're on. I think we'll get it finished tonight. Right. Let me get the record collection. Hidden behind a lovely picture of Mel and I. Look at me wearing glasses, thinking I'm cool. Is my record collection. Fucking shut up, I'll nick a can of Monster and get on some races. Nice. Right, so this section here, so where the darker ones are, these are all Resident Evil finals, and I'll get to them. We'll go through them last, right? But yeah, we'll go through it. So yeah, Daniel. So I've got Boba Fett, Mando, Trooper, Clone Trooper, Vader, Saber, and Darth Revan from KOTOR has Saber as well. What? Well, we're here. Might as well have some fun. Might as well have some fun. This one is very cool. I love this saber. It goes purple and then you can change it to red as well, which is very good. Shouldn't actually hit things out, but yeah. So this one is obviously is purple, and then we've got Vader's saber as well, plus a few Lego things. Yeah, I can put that. So that's Vader's hilt. So this one's a Disney one. So I got this as a birthday present from Mel on the Disney store. But yeah, really, really cool. It's very weighty as well. That was diabolical. But yeah, it's very cool. I love the glow on it as well. Yeah. Oh, shit. Not the younglings! Right. Record collection. So I've got a mix of video game vinyls and movie soundtracks, as well as like regular music as well. So let's go through them, shall we? Because I did promise to do this. First off, we have the Empire Strikes Back remastered soundtrack. And I absolutely love this. The interior is so fucking cool. The design on it is absolutely brilliant. This is some original artwork for the Empire Strikes Back as well. I don't like sand. It's coarse, it's rough, and it gets everywhere, man. That's my take on it, and I stand by it. So yeah, that is that one. I don't think these records have any colouring to them. No, these ones are just your standard vinyls, but still very cool. Always need to be careful putting them back in the case. We actually have a couple. So this one was actually from, well, this is one of Mel's. I don't actually know that. We have, so for any music fans out there who are a fan of Youngblood, Mel's a massive fan of Youngblood, so we have Youngblood, a Youngblood vinyl, which I've actually not even opened yet. Here we go. Root. There you are. The Bloodborne original soundtrack. Has the 4 sides. One of my favourites in it is the Hunter. So Father Gascoigne's theme is absolutely amazing. I love this. So it's artwork of Yarnum with the Hunter on that side there, if you see him. There you go. You see that? A bit better. And yeah, so the vinyl as well is just the normal style one that I got. But there was a special edition that they did. It was really, really cool. Yo! Repeats! Hello! Thanks so much for the raid! We are just going through some vinyls and then we're going to get back to the game. But thank you so much. How are you doing? Ba-ba. Thank you so much. Can I have a sandwich? What would you like? Blues for the red sun. Hello. Welcome on in. Yo, Repeats. It's going well. Thank you. It's going really well. We're just playing some Metal Gear Solid. We're just taking a quick break to show off some vinyls from my collection. No, it's absolutely fine. But I hope you had a wonderful stream, Repeats. What were you playing? Did you have fun? And welcome on in, everybody. My name is Josh. Scottish streamer, just kind of kicking it. I like the Star Wars helmets. Thank you. Thank you. Some of my pride and joy. We're actually just showing off the lightsabers as well. So this one's Darth Revan from the KOTOR games. And we've got Vader's up there as well. Also, my arm is covered in Star Wars tattoos. Next up. So, funnily enough, Root, you talk about going off of Metal Gear topic. This is the soundtrack to the very first Metal Gear game. So there you go. I've got that on vinyl as well. The very first Metal Gear game, I've got the soundtrack on vinyl. This is actually a smaller record than most of the other ones that I own, but it's really, really cool. It's Kyle Reese, exactly. The original artwork of Metal Gear 1, it basically is a rip of Kyle Reese, isn't it, Blues? I'm not just saying that, it is that. I believe. Next up, we have Architects for Those Who Wish to Remain. It's in its sleeve, but you can make that out there. I'm not going to open this one up, but it's very cool if anyone's an Architects fan. Also, Metal Gear in Italian. How was that, Repeats? How is the Italian dub? Is it fun? Is it good? We will get back to it. Also, folks, part 1 and part 2 of my Metal Gear playthrough are up on YouTube. Feel free to go on and have a look. We're gonna finish the game tonight, I believe, and then we're gonna go straight on to Metal Gear Solid 2. So feel free to check it out. One of the movie covered back when VHS were thing, yeah. Didn't understand a word, but I liked it. Nice. Next up, we have a Bring Me the Horizon vinyl as well. This one has Dear Diary, Parasite Eve, Teardrops, all of that on it, all the good songs. I do enjoy these. Royal, you said you've met Youngblood and his sister while you were in New York. Nice. Youngblood, we saw Youngblood live a couple of months back. He's very chaotic. I'll say that. He's very chaotic. We have another music from Star Wars, because why not? We have, so this one is actually one of my favourite albums. If anyone's ever heard of the synthwave artist called Perturbator, this is his B-sides album, and it's like just full of like comic style artwork and stuff inside. It's very, very cool. Very, very cool indeed. I do love the design of this. We have the original score of Red Dead Redemption 2. I look at some of these and I'm just, holy shit. Perturbator is French. Is he French? I didn't actually know that. Nice. But yeah, I saw Perturbator live a couple of years ago at a festival in England called Download Festival. I saw him at that. It was very good. But yeah, this is pretty much what you'd expect. It's literally just all of the ambient stuff from Red Dead. It's really, really cool though if you just want to listen to some cowboy shit for a while. I think Taryn, if you're still here, Taryn, I remember you saying about this, but yeah, we've got the Doom 2016 soundtrack. Each of the sleeves has custom artwork on it, which is very cool. And the record itself is a translucent orange, which is very, very cool as well. I just always loved the look of this record. It's very cool, but that has the entire soundtrack of that. Some of the music pieces on vinyl just fucking slap. They're just so crisp sounding. They just sound amazing. Okay. These are all Resident Evil games. So, let's get stuck into this, shall we? I'll resort all of these later on. So, we have Resident Evil 0 with a design on the front and back of the train. And then on the inside, it is of the inner carriage, which is very, very cool. I think this one is just standard. Yeah. So these ones are just standard. I do have some special edition ones. We'll try and get to. Next up, Resident Evil 1 remake. I should specify. I love this artwork. The mansion with the zombie overlooking it. It's just very, very cool. Yeah, so they're officially licensed and sold from a place called Laced Records. That's where I get all of mine from. Oh yeah, and one of the cool things about this, which I really like, is it's a very bright blue. I think it's like the sort of poison is what I go off of it, but it's very, very cool. Very cool indeed. And as I said, these are it's literally just the entire like soundtrack. So like the ambient tracks, the save room themes included, all of that is all in there. Yeah. Resident Evil 2. This is Resident Evil 2 OG soundtrack. There you go. How cool is that? Did I get it? Yeah, I did. So I love that as well. If you look on the actual bit, pink ribbon. And then the colours are blood red. Very cool. Very good, very nice. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Sorry, we will get back to the game shortly. We're nearly there, chat. We're nearly there. But I did make a promise, so... Oh, God. Come on. No. Get in your sleeve. Get in. Yo, John, thank you so much, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Very first record I ever bought of my favorite Resident Evil game. Nemesis. Look at that artwork of him jumping off the clock tower balcony. So good, man. So good. This one. This is probably one of my favorite vinyl colors. It is a purple, and this is Nemesis Blood. So that's the color that they went for with the press. But it's so good, so nice. RE3OG contains one of my all-time favorite pieces of boss music, which is Final Metamorphosis. And if you know what it is, you'll know it's an absolute banger. It's the song that plays during the final fight against Nemesis. We have Code Veronica. Nosferatu on the back there. Code Veronica is definitely one of my all-time, I would say in terms of soundtracks, Code Veronica has one of the best in the franchise, but it is really, really nice. And a picture of the boss there. I think this one is just standard. Yeah. This one is just a standard one, but it's really, really cool. So that's Code Veronica. Yo, Snooky, good to see you, mate. Welcome on in. Just, we're about to get back to Metal Gear, but I'm going through my vinyl collection, including all my Resident Evil vinyls, because we've got a fair few. Going good though. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I really appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, man. Thank you. I've been meaning to catch you as well. I've just been fucking busy, but I hope your internet issues are sorted, sir. This one's big. Resident Evil 7 with the Bakers. This one is huge, by the way. Bakers all around the table, and then each of the sleeves has a different character. I absolutely love this one. This is probably one of my favorites. Look at this. Look at that. Look at how creepy that is. And we've got that fucking dickhead as well. MGS music gets you pumped? Hell yeah, man. But we're going to just get back to the game in a second. I've been loving my playthrough of it so far. It's been so bloody fun. And all I can say is thank you everyone for coming in and watching as well. It's been great. Last vinyl. Last but not least. I'll bet you Bruce probably like, holy shit, like I'm gone. But here you go. Very last vinyl in my collection. Resident Evil Village. The artwork and stuff is just so fucking cool. And then this one is like a sort of like weird see-through style to it. It's really, really cool if you guys can see that on the screen. And that is my collection. These are heavy. And to top it off, oh, right. One last time, just for shits and gigs. Love it. Oh, you're most welcome. I'm glad you guys enjoyed. Let me just sort this out. Internet seems sorted now. Glad to hear it, buddy. Your fucking speeds, man. Can you like shave like 100 meg off of that and give me it? Your speed's right. So to put it in perspective, do you want, my download speed is 31 meg and my upload speed is 5. Oh. Right. Ladies and germs. Thank you all so much for that. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys all did too. Thank you again, Repeats and Root, for the raids. Really appreciate that, guys. And what we're going to do is we're going to get back into some fucking Metal Gear, because we have some more to do. If you're interested in catching the first 2 parts of my Metal Gear playthrough, if you maybe missed it, please feel free to follow this link. Go to my YouTube, sub to that, and you can watch the first 2 parts as they're both on there. And what we're going to do is get back into this. So what I do is I usually play these without my camera just because it's so cinematic. It's a lot easier for me to do that. So that is what we're going to get back to. If that annoys you, then I do apologize. But that's the way it is. Right. Let's get back into this. So we have frozen the key, and we're going to go and heat the key up now, which means we're on our way to the blast furnace. But yeah, Root, to answer your question from earlier, Metal Gear is going good. We're nearing the end of the first one. We'll get it finished tonight for sure. Oh. Yeah, so we'll get this finished tonight. We're in the closing chapters, so to speak. The Gatling gun is gone. And for anyone that's came in on the raids, have you played Metal Gear Solid before? Are you a fan of the franchise? Or is it something that you're seeing for the first time? Or is it something that you've watched but never played? Because so the Master Collection is coming out later this year, which will be good for accessibility. I'm playing this currently on the PlayStation 3, using my Legacy Collection. Oh, you're a speedrunner of them. Nice. I tried to learn a little bit of MGS 1 OG. I did some speedruns of Twin Snakes, but that was really all I did for speedruns on the Metal Gear series, because I didn't want to speedrun them too much, because I tend to not speedrun games that I do want to play casually, because it kind of ruins the casual experience for me.
Now you've got to warm it. You need to find something.
Yeah, exactly, Blues. Exactly, buddy. You excited for it? I'm hoping... So there's going to be some changes for copyright. So there's a different version of The Best Is Yet to Come, which is the song that plays in this game, and historical footage is going to get removed. I think it's like that's one of the things I'm dreading, because they don't have licenses for a lot of the footage anymore. Gameplay wise, so the reason why I'm playing it on the PlayStation 3, and I'll cut back here real quick. The reason why I'm playing it on the PlayStation 3 is because on a DualSense controller or GS3, you can pressure sensitivity on the face buttons. So we can do a lot of things differently than other ways of playing it, especially on the Xbox. So on the Xbox, you have an actual separate button for like some contextual stuff. So I'm wondering how they're going to approach that as well. So that'll be interesting. Yo, Brog, welcome on in. Beat it on your PlayStation 1 a long time ago and planning on playing it your way back through it soon. Hell yeah, you're going to use the Master Collection to do that? Or have you got the games already? But yeah, exactly right, Blues. If you really like the game, don't. I'm a speedrunner of the classic Resident Evil games. I play them quite a lot. But we're taking a break from speedrunning.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Die?
No. Fox dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah.
Well, apparently Fox dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
The
Not
nostalgia,
sure.
indeed.
But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
All I can do is leave it up to the... Speedrunning is a way to show your love for a game. Yeah, very true. Force you to optimize everything you do. Again, very true. I find it hard, so...
Now you've got
I
to
run
key up.
a lot of the
Find
OG RE
something
games,
hot.
and I can't go back and play them casually. It becomes way too easy to fall into the let's just run through it sort of thing. It's a bit of a nightmare for that, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Right, so we're on our way to the blast furnace. So yeah, for anyone that is new, that's joining in, so what I'm doing with Metal Gear is I'm doing a lot of extra codec calls, things like that. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm doing a lot of... oh, whoa. Bloody camera. Gave me a fucking heart attack there. Extra codec calls as much as I can. We've exhausted all of the dialogue on Nastasha. Where the fuck am I? There, almost there. Yeah, the mines are still over there, but that's fine. What we'll do is we'll get rid of this fucking camera, because that annoys me. Hey, no worries at all, Taryn. You take it easy, get your work done, and I'll talk to you again soon. Was playing some Cyberpunk last night. I'm really looking forward to the DLC. But yeah, you take it easy. I'll catch you soon. So what's everyone in chat doing tonight? Anyone doing anything nice? Hanging out, chilling, looking forward to the weekend. Nice, Blues. Are you looking forward to the expansion, Phantom Liberty? I am. I'm very much more a fan of the game now. Like, in its release date, it was fucking garbage, but doing a hell of a lot better now. Plus, the new update will actually bring vehicular combat into the game, which is nice. It's something a lot of people expected, but it'll be good. Yo, CK Vice. I'm doing good, thank you very much for asking, and I hope you are doing good, having yourself a good weekend so far. Weekend, God, sorry. A good Tuesday. I'm tired. Full day of work. But yeah, park your chair and enjoy some nostalgia, my friend. If we get Metal Gear Solid 1 finished tonight with enough time, we will move straight on to 2. But yeah, so we'll be streaming till about 9. So we've got 2 more hours. So we should be good. Time for some good music. Who's my favourite boss to fight in Metal Gear Solid 1 specifically? Ocelot, I would probably say. Even though he's the simplest, I love the dialogue of his and the interactions as well. One of the things that you can do, which I absolutely love doing in this game with his fight, is going into first person, moving the camera like this, because you can actually dodge his bullets, because when you move the camera like this, it actually moves Snake's hitbox, allowing you to dodge the bullets, which is really cool. And then like the animations and stuff behind it. But I would, yeah, Ocelot or Sniper Wolf maybe. Yeah, Vice, exactly. Yeah, I'd say those two are definitely the best. Definitely the second. Yeah, second. Yeah, it works for peeking around corners as well, doesn't it? You can trigger cutscene with it. Oh, so is that like an optimization thing where you literally just do that on the edge instead of like moving all the way into it? You can just do that. That's cool if that's the case. It's been about a minute, hasn't it? Yep. Time to go. Okay, but who's my favourite boss in this, Josh? Probably Rope-chan, but Rope-chan isn't actually in this game. Oh, so you get to like the edge of the bit and then peek in? And the 3 shot. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Twin snakes, yes. Alright, Valentina, who's your favourite in OG? Oh yeah, and also just to let everyone know as well, we are doing the good ending, so we have went through the torture. We went through all 3 rounds. What are you saying sorry for, Blues? You're all good, bud. You are all good. Mantis. Oh, man. So for what you could do in that fight, Mantis is a really good fight. It's a bit of a pain in the ass because he throws everything at you, like kitchen sink approach. Oh, this fucking turret. He's a bit of a dick in that sense, but I do like his fight, and I love the 4th wall break of you know, like use the controller port. That's overrated. I mean, yeah, there's definitely a argument on both sides for it. The fight is a cool fight. I'm glad they don't attack you.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification, but my reason for getting into genetics was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from, my age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s, a dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Jaeger. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
Yo, Tony.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who was he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox? No. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi.
What?
You must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
Huh? You weren't?
No. You were injected with Fox Die as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake, I...
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
I mean, it's not really okay, but they hope. People are amazed at the way they use the second controller port. the Atari 2600 did that years before. With what game? Blues. If you don't mind me asking, I'm genuinely curious.
So Naomi used Fox Die to take her revenge on you.
Yeah, but she said she wasn't the one who made the decision to use it. According to her, it was just one part of this operation.
If this goes all the way up to Campbell, it might not be so easy to get that vaccine. Oh well, forget about it.
Some kind of just dropping it like, oh, fuck.
I can't really blame Dr. Naomi. I feel sorry for her. Ever since I was a little kid, I always hated my first name.
Hal, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm not a computer, I'm a human. My grandfather taking part in the Manhattan Project, my father being born on the day of the Hiroshima bomb. I hated every part of that. My name, my father, my grandfather. It felt like all those things were a ball and chain around my legs, dragging me down. But now that I think about it, I realize that I was blessed. At least I know who I am, where I came from. But Dr. Naomi didn't even know who her parents were, what her real name was. She must have been a very lonely little girl.
Otacon.
Sorry, Snake. I guess right now you should focus on re-inputting those PAL codes.
Love stuff like that. Just the little added extras. Just always really cool to listen to. Yo, Shadow Moses. Hello, I see you're on my island. Yes, I'd like to lodge a formal complaint. There are no sunbeds anywhere and it's freezing fucking cold. Hope you're doing well. Where does this game rank in the series for myself? I've only played this, 2 and some of 4. I would say this is second in the series for me. Metal Gear Solid 2 I would probably put on top. I'm fucking shit. Dog shit at Metal Gear Solid 2, but I see the themes that they talk about and go through. The gameplay, the jumping gameplay from Metal Gear Solid 1 to Metal Gear Solid 2, things like that. It's just like, honestly, to this day, I still think Metal Gear Solid 2 is an absolute triumph in technology. And the story elements, story beats that it goes through, there's just a lot to really like about it. And that's why I enjoy 2 the most. But 1 is right up there for me as well. The nostalgia factor carries it a lot, but the music is great, the story is great. I love the additional dialogue, all of that. Yo, Rezi, good to see you. I'm good, thank you, Sharon Moses. I'm doing really good. Had a busy work day today, and now I'm just chilling on this. Heard mixed reviews. I would definitely say Peace Walker is a fun one, even though that's not a later one, that is a PlayStation one, PSP one, sorry, but you can get it through the HD collection and stuff. Peace Walker's a good one, I think, for story. Ground Zeroes is fun. Ground Zeroes is very fun. Phantom Pain can definitely take it or leave it. There's a shit ton of retcons in it, and a bunch of other stuff, but some people enjoy it, some people don't.
I don't think I've introduced myself yet.
Thank you so much for the follow. Metal Gear Solid 3 is very much a mixed bag, because 3, again, a lot of retcons, a lot of differences, and it changed up a lot of the story. It's a fun game. Yeah, it's a very fun game, but story-wise, again, you have to kind of take it for what it's worth. What I also realise as well, Kojima didn't want to make any game past 1. Or no, past 2, sorry. 2 was like the last game, and then that was it. Brought back for 3. And then, obviously 4. Like, the fucking challenge of tying all of them together with 4. Yeah, the theme song. Marketing 2, yeah. Oh, I still remember the outrage, because all you were shown and the run up to Metal Gear Solid 2 was Snake's gameplay. So when you get put in riding shoes, holy shit. But yeah, so when they did a tech demo of Metal Gear Solid 2, I think it was at an E3 or something, Kojima was actually very hesitant about it because it was at the time when the PlayStation 2 was quite new, so a lot of people were still learning how to build on the PS2, and Kojima was like, I don't know how well this will compete against other games, but it sweeped. It was, to this day, I still think that MGS2 is a great looking game, and it's a PS2 game. It's a gorgeous game. But anyway, we are about to get into some heavy cutscenes here, so I will not be speaking through it. So we will continue our discussion in gameplay. But yeah, got off the tanker. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, what the fuck? Master Collection will be really good. I will probably get it on the PlayStation 5, but I'm very tempted to actually grab it on PC. I don't know. I might get it on PS5. Once you strongly agree, Metal Gear Solid games are as good as Kojima's will to make them. Well, who can forget the best Metal Gear game in the series, folks? You're forgetting about the very best one ever. Survive. And I'll just let that one disappear like a fart in the wind. You met David Hayter in 2017. Nice, Shadow. David Hayter is he's a absolute legend of a guy. He looks like just an awesome guy to be around. Yeah, we're doing good, Resi. Thank you very much for asking. I hope you and yours are doing well. Let's get started.
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated.
No.
It was a joke, Shadow.
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First,
They're not mine, Shadow. They're from Outer Heaven, the Twitch channel Outer Heaven.
Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't
Resi,
survive
hope
the
you and the family
encounter,
stay cool.
thanks to Fox Die.
Plenty of war.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh?
Yes, I have.
Didn't think
We're
you made
very,
it this
very
far
close to the end now,
yourself,
Zakaria.
did you?
How are you
Who the
doing?
hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon,
If you want to watch it,
House will have no choice but to surrender the
go to my
funds
YouTube.
for
It's on
the
part 2.
vaccine. To me, their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to
Me, dear brother.
Liquid, how the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Oh shit. The twist that took the world by storm back in the day. You like my sunglasses? Shadow Moses, I don't at the moment. I had a Discord server in the past. It's still there, but I'm not plugging it or anything right now. But stick around, I'll definitely open it back up again at some point soon. I've got the same da, by the way. We're brothers, pal.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass.
But that's awesome, man. Psycho Mantis tattoo where he's floating memory card on a controller. That's really cool, buddy.
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
No, Zakaria, that was mastered. It's actually Liquid. Campbell is the one who asked us to save his niece. He's the colonel. He was the one leading the mission. He's real.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Snake. There he is. Bulletproof Liquid. Look at those abs. Absolute bulletproof. Sure thing, Shadow. Sure thing.
Are you hurt, Snake?
No, I'm fine.
Come on, Snake, you can do it.
Snake, what are you doing? Go after Liquid!
No. I want to go home. It sends you back. Yes, Tony, we're doing MGS 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it'll all be going on to my YouTube as well.
Liquid!
Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own
shit.
brother?
Sorry,
Why
Shadow.
did you disguise yourself as master?
So I can manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the
There
nuclear
you go.
launch, rescuing
I've sent you one, so you should get it from... You should be able to send me it back now.
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy Octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox die? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Die vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Armstech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Die, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes! Yeah!
Snake, your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon. Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving. How do I stop it?
Here we go, chat. With codec calls.
God help us. Metal Gear is moving. Snake, it's all riding on you now. You've got to stop that thing.
But how?
You'll have to ask Dr. Emmerich, the guy who made it.
Master. Oh yeah, right. Shit. Let's do a save.
Snake, there's nothing I can do to help you. All I can do is cheer you on.
That's not very fucking helpful, is it?
Don't die, Snake.
I'll try. Oh yeah, we need to give Nastasha a call.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
he's not using his naked eyes?
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors... Do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah, try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
So that will stop it?
No. Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually, too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it'll open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open up the pilot's seat.
Right. If you can shoot a Stinger missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
You intentionally designed it with a weak point?
It's not a weak point. I like to think of it as a character flaw. People just aren't complete without some type of character flaw, don't you think?
I guess so. I owe you one, Otacon.
Radome stands for Radar Dome. It is a cover protecting a super-sensitive electronic scanning array. Almost all modern combat aircraft have them. It is not just a radar system in there. That radome probably contains infrared sensors, motion detectors, and other equipment too. It is like a combination of eyes, ears, and nose all rolled into one. If you could destroy that, you might have a chance.
Let's go. It's the fucking Nikita. Unfortunate, but it's okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, you bastard. I was right in the range. Fucking dick. Man, we are getting our asses beat. I think I might have to throw a chaff here. Like I said, I don't quote myself to be a good player of this game. I just enjoy it. The tracking on those fucking missiles. Alright, let's see. Shockingly bad, but right, I clicked it to what to do right at the last bit.
Did that do it?
Damn! Nice try, Snake! Die!
Hurry! Get away!
Gray Fox.
A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
So it is you.
You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
Fox, why? What do you want from me?
I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi?
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister, but every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Fox!
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox!
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
You destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the code name Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Yo, Chris, how you doing, bud?
Now! In front of you!
No,
I
can't do it.
finally die!
It's no good.
After
I can't do it.
Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light.
No,
But soon,
I can't do it.
soon, it will finally end.
It's no good. I can't do it.
Die! Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Foolish man! He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Round two. We have no... we have no rations, so I'm fucking dead. Oh my god, we need a ration! We need a ration! I see a ration! fucking motherfucker. Oh, this is gonna be really close. I honestly don't think we'll survive this. No, you bastard. You ran out of fucking machine gun ammo. Use it. You cunt.
Snake! I'll crush you into dust! Sleeping late as usual, a snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier
Easter egg.
genes were
That was Hideo Kojima in that suit.
of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The Genome Soldiers?
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments! 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the Genome Soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool! They're a complete failure! We are on the verge of extinction!
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond. In order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you!
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed, they've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
President ordered this?
President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all?
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death. If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it will kill even you. Have at you, Snake!
Let's go. Damn it. Oh, I always struggle with this. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, this is going atrocious. I might have to mulligan this one. Whoa!
What's wrong, Snake?
Didn't even mean that. Oh my God, though, every fucking time I've tried to do something, I hate these fucking buttons. Kill myself. Do it. Damn it.
What's wrong, Snake?
Oh my God. I Why I'm tapping? Oh my god. This fight is atrocious. And of course he went off the edge. See, I used to be able to do the 1-2, but it has been literal years, at least 2 years.
Nice shot!
I'm gonna have to reset this one because we're...
Better hurry! It's going to blow!
Just kill me. Thank you.
What's wrong?
I'm dead, that's what's wrong.
Have at you, Snake!
Oh, for fuck's sake. I swear to God, I am tapping the X button to duck and like fuck all is happening. Oh. And again.
What's wrong, Snake?
Oh, this fight is what's wrong, Liquid. Oh my god, wait. Oh, I just can't get a rhythm. Cannot get a rhythm to save. What is going Oh, Liquid's been a fucking nightmare. Plus, I don't really know this fight all that well. Yo, King! I need to stop throwing him and actually just...
What's wrong, Snake? Nice shot! Better hurry! It's going to blow!
No! For fuck's sake, dude. No, you fucking arsehole with the fucking iframes. I can't... Oh, we're gonna have to go to a third round. Yep. Oh, I hate this fight with a passion. I am so bad at it. King, thank you so much for the 7 months, buddy, with the Prime. And thank you so much. It's good to be back. I fucking hate this fight.
Have at you, Snake!
I didn't... I went for the throw, you piece of shit game. The game isn't shit. I'm shit.
Better hurry! It's going to blow! Nice shot!
Fucking decked. Oh, you fucking arsehole. No, but I'm trying to go for the throw. Come on. That is some fucking launch that he does.
You're out of time!
Come on. Oh my god, this is really, really...
You're out of time!
Oh my god! Yo, Edger! Oh no! No! Oh my god! Alright, fourth time. Oh, I shouldn't have taken my eye off the game. That's the best attempt we've had. This final boss sucks.
Have at you, Snake!
Oh, hold on. Why am I getting... Yo, XL, you're not showing up in Twitch chat because you were banned in Andy's stream, apparently. What? Oh. Alright, give me a sec. I'm going to need to fix this before we continue. I don't think I'm going to get to our MGS 2 anymore tonight. Well, if we can get this done, we may be able to. I don't even know how to fix this. Oh, I don't even know how to fix this. But hey, hey, how you doing, Edger? How was your stream? I genuinely don't know how to fix that with XL, so I don't. Nobody else will be able to see him, I don't think. Yeah, we are on the final boss fight of this game, and I'm on my 4th attempt now. Oh, this fucking game is a piece of shit. This fight sucks. Garbage R&D was strong. Yo, Burnt, good to see you. Oh my fuck. He's laughing at me because I don't know how to play this anymore.
What's wrong, Snake? Better hurry. It's going to blow! Nice shot!
Oh, this...
Better hurry. It's going to blow! What's wrong, Snake?
Because I share ban information with a friend of mine, and XL was once banned in there, so now I actually don't know how to fix it. So any other streamers in here that know how to change that, let me know. Oh, come... What? Well, I think this will come down to a fifth attempt. Look at that. No! Oh my god! I went for the throw! The fucking time waste, man. Oh my fucking god, this game. I hate this game. I don't hate this game. I need to stop saying that. I hate this fight. I need to get better at this fight. Blaming Edger. Come on. Come on. Yes! Ah!
Meryl. Meryl?
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive! Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize...
They're not actually banned Shadow, it's a Shadow.
During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No. It's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But...
unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Oh, Com's gonna have a fucking orgasm here.
Get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where's Otakon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Meryl.
Snake.
Meryl. It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up. Hurry! Looking good, Snake. Hurry!
Go check out Double Edger, folks. An absolute legend. Speedrunning RE3 at the moment.
I'll drive. Damn, a surveillance camera. Damn, no keys. All right, keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in. Fire that machine gun with your weapon button. Shoot him, Snake. Snake,
Oh my god, a lot of damage right at the start. So, a little hidden thing as well. If you have a second controller plugged in, you can actually manipulate the guards. The Immersive Center, it's good to see you. Welcome on in. Hope you're well. And Shadow Moses, cheers for your help earlier. Yeah, it was a shadow ban thing using the shared ban list, which is a fucking pain in the hole, but yeah. I need to get ready.
we'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. Okay, Snake, let's go.
Capture card thingy, it's like nice, Sinner. Pretty much what we're doing. Crown Zeroes and Phantom Pain, nice.
We're not out of the woods yet. Here they go. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
Oh my god, dude. It's fine though, because like with liquid we actually should be able. Pain in the arse, man. One ration should be plenty to face off against liquid. Spoiler alert.
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet! Liquid!
Just all comes with time, Shadow. Honestly. Just have fun with it. Don't focus on numbers ever. And just have fun with it, honestly. I clocked your message. And that is my advice to you, man. Have fun with it. Play what you want to play. Play newer games if you want. Do what you want to do. Have fun with it. Focus on growing, just having some fun. Be communicative. Be informative. Have a laugh. And upgrade your setup as you go. Never be in a rush to upgrade your setup. Don't put yourself in debt for it either. Use the ration, but we're done.
What's the daylight? We're gonna crash!
Meryl, are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh.
Snake! Snake!
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to the future. That's how all life works. Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
What are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Yo, Raiders, welcome on in. When I'm playing Metal Gear Solid, I don't have the camera on. Hello everyone, Morbid, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you up to? I hope you had a wonderful time. Welcome everybody, my name is Josh. We just finished Metal Gear Solid 1, and I'm actually not far away, not far away from finishing up for the evening, so I do apologise about that, but it's great to see you all. I will hang about for a little bit. Morbid, how was your stream? Did you have a wonderful time? Silent Hill 3, hell yeah. Mixon, hello, welcome on in. J-Rex, hello. Hey Electra, good to see you. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing good. Hope you are doing good. Hope you're enjoying Silent Hill 3. That is a bloody good time. All of the Silent Hill games are pretty damn good if you don't if it's my opinion. But yeah, welcome everybody. We got the leopard rank because I'm fucking shit at this game. But yeah, we've finished Metal Gear Solid 1. The plan is we're going to be going through Metal Gear Solid 1 through 4. So next stream we are going to be starting Metal Gear Solid 2. And it is going to be a hell of a good time. Let's save this. Played the first 2 on stream and you're having such a good time with them. Hell yeah. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. We're finished now, so I'll bring in the camera. But hello. Hello everybody. Welcome on in. I shaved my face recently so I have no beard. But welcome. I hope you all had a wonderful time with wonderful Morbid. Right, let us... What do I need to do here? Switch over for a hot minute before we finish up. I do apologise, Morbid, you're catching me at a bad time because I was going to swap over to Metal Gear Solid 2, but the last boss, which is Liquid Snake, really fucking did my head in. And as a result... we ran on quite a little bit, but it is what it is. Why can't I hear anything? Is that coming through? Oh no, that'll be why, because I'm in the wrong goddamn thing. Gonna try and get food. No worries at all, Morbid. Go and enjoy your food. Thank you again for the raid, and welcome everybody in. There we go. Oh, right. So let's recap. We finished Metal Gear Solid 1 today. I was about to say 3. Took us 3 streams to do it. The first 2 parts are up on my YouTube. So please, if you're new and you want to watch what we've done so far, follow that link. You'll be able to catch part 1 and 2, which are on the YouTube now. Part 3, which is this part, will be going up hopefully by the weekend, just when I get the time to do it, because work is very busy this week. What we are going to be doing, so I'm not too sure when our next stream day will be. I need to just work that out just with how busy my current work schedule is. But fear not, we will definitely be jumping straight in to Metal Gear Solid 2 in our next stream. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. It's going to be a really good time. What else, guys? What else? Yeah, by the way, that fucking Liquid fight is an absolute piece of shit. I completely forgot how much of an arse that fight is on... the PlayStation 1, but oh my god, it is fucking atrocious. But we got through it after, what was it, 5 attempts? Edger coming in with a raid on the 3rd attempt. I completely lost focus and died as a result. It is what it is. Anyway, thank you again, Morbid, for the raid, but I am sadly going to be wrapping up here. I'm quite tired, plus I've got a very early start tomorrow with work. So I am going to find someone for us to raid over to and continue just the good times. The good times. Let me have a look here. Also, go listen to the soundtrack for Metal Gear Solid. It is absolutely fantastic. Good. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Who we got? Yo, cheers, Electra. And I hope you've been doing well with your streams and your games as well. I hope you've been having a good time. I've got a lot of people on my follow list playing Escape from Tarkov. Due to that wipe. Plus, just shows what I've been watching a lot of recently. But yeah, guys, I will be... I'll be back probably Saturday, but don't hold me to it. Just because there's a lot on this week, so I just need to see what's going to be happening. But yeah, I will let you all know. Let's have a look here. And we'll be starting Metal Gear Solid 2. I will be downloading this this VOD and setting it up on the old YouTube. I know who we'll raid into. There's a good friend, a lovely, lovely guy, speedrunning some Resident Evil 3 at the moment. His name is Trator. We're going to go and say hi to him. The guy is currently on sub 42. He's got sub 42 on it, an incredibly good time. And we are going to go in and just see what he's up to in it. I think he's just trying to improve his time. So no raid message, nothing like that. Just go in. If you enjoy his content, give him a follow. He's a really lovely guy. Plays a lot of good stuff. So great theme right here. I'll be back later in the week. We'll be continuing Metal Gear Solid 2. Go and have yourself a wonderful rest of your night. Go and do what you got to do. Go and enjoy yourself. Thank you all so much for being here. And I will see you all later on. Cheers, guys.